Welcome to Proping. Hope you are all good. Today I will show you how to configure NFS role on Centos 7 server. Before moving on to practical, let us go through some basic terms. NFS. NFS is developed only for sharing files and folders between the Linux systems. In network file system, local directories are shared over a network and remote clients interact with them as they are mounted locally. rpcbind and NFS are the two daemons which are used in network file system. fstab. fstab is the file system table, and basically it is a configuration file that will tell your computer which devices or virtual devices to use on boot. But in this practical, on the client machine, in fstab configuration file, I will show you how to add a shared network directory so as to make it available on the client after the boot. So I had created some notes. I will share this file and you can download it from the description given below. So these are two files. This is the NFS server and this is the NFS client. But before we do anything, let us check the network interface card. So it's good. It must be an internal network. Okay, so first of all, we will assign TCP/IP settings on our NFS server. Now go to IP version 4 and assign the IP 7.11 and net mask is of 255.255.255.0. No need to enter the gateway. Same thing on client. Go to IP version 4, set it to manual. Okay, no need to enter the gateway here also. Turn on the internet adapter and log in if you want to, but you can do ping from here only. 192.168.7.11 is the IP of our server. So ping is successful. So our network is up and running. Let us clear this terminal. Now I will go to network server. Open the terminal. Okay, so let us check my notes. So first of all, we will verify this NFS package. After that, we can verify the services. We will start the service and we will check the status of our services. After that, we will configure our services to automatically up at the boot time. So this is our server, login as root. First of all, we will check the package, and RPM is the type of package, QA is the search query, and this is the pipe operator. And type here grep, and we are looking for NFS. So here you can see NFS package is already there. So we will start the service. So system ctl start rpcbind, and another thing is NFS server. Now I will check the status of NFS server. So it's active. Now we are all done up to this point number 5. Now we will configure the firewall to the trust zone. Command is firewall cmd add service of NFS and make it permanent. It's success. Now I will reload my firewall. It's also success. Now I will create a new directory named alpha, and in this alpha I will create two text files in the name of gamma and zeta. Alpha and VAM. I will use VAM as my text editor. So I will create here. So I will write a random text here. We will write and quit. After that we will create another file with the name of data. So I will write and quit. Okay, so files are now created. Up to point number 8 we are all good. Now we will share this file and set it in export directory. We will add the configuration line here. So VIM etc and exports. Okay. So I will write here alpha, which is the name of my directory. After that I will write my address of network. I'm using 7.2 as a network, 24-bit as a subnet now. Yeah, and in brackets I will write permissions. RW and no root squash. So RW is the read and write permission, whereas there's no root squash basically allows the root user on the client to access or create files on the NFS server as root. So let us save the changes. Let us view the changes. So it's saved now. Now up to point number 9 we are all good. Now I will restart the NFS services. System ctl restart rpcbind and another is NFS server. Okay, so no error. This means that our configuration is all good till now. Now we will go to our NFS client, and after that we will create a new folder there with the name of beta, which is an MNT directory. So this is my client, login as root. Okay, so I will make a directory MNT with the name of beta. So this is all good. Now I will mount the shared folder. As you can see, I will mount the shared folder on the local host to the new directory beta, and the command is mount -t, and NFS is the type of system. 192.168.7.11 is the IP of my server, and alpha is the directory which is to be mounted on MNT, and beta is the name of file. So it's now mounted. You can check this by writing the df command. You can see here, this is the server, and in server on root it's the alpha directory and it's mounted on beta. So you can check here the contents, and command is ls list the contents of beta, so gamma and zeta are two files. You can view the contents of gamma, so you can see this is gamma, this is a line, so it's a typographical error, and another is zeta, so this is a file. You may go ahead. So as you have remembered one thing, we had assigned the permission of read and write, so let us check whether it's working or not. Okay, so it's open, so this means that it's working. So let us make some changes and see whether it's working. This is now edited on client. Okay, so make some changes and view the changes. So you can see it's now all good. As you all remember, I had talked earlier about this fstab file, so I will add my SharePoint in this directory so as to make it available after boot. So this is the file etc fstab, and I will add this line to my configuration of fstab. So I will use VM as my text editor. fstab. Okay, so this is the file. Okay, so I will write here 192.168.7.11, which is the IP of my server, and alpha is the directory which I need to mount on my directory whose name is beta, and NFS type of partition. Don't make any changes to these files. Okay, right and click. I will read the changes. Okay, so it's here now. Also, you need to check here one thing, whether your network NIC card remains on after reboot. If it is not remain on at the time of boot and you manually enable it after your NFS client is up, so this mount point will not work because the mount call executes before the networking is up. So we need to edit the configuration file, or we need to see the configuration file whether the network interface is already up at the boot, and if it is not, then we will make some changes. So now let's go to etc directory, and in etc there is a system configuration file, and in the system configuration we will check for the network script, and the command is, so we will list the contents in the etc and sysconfig, and in this network script. Okay, so this is my Ethernet interface card for internal network. So I will make some changes with the help of my virtual editor. And this IFCFG and 0 is 3. Okay, so you can see on both it is disabled. So I will make changes and set it to yes, and I will make some changes and quit. Now I will verify the changes. So you can see on boot it's set to yes. So let us reboot, and after this I will check whether it's working or not. Don't forget to change this on boot settings in the network script file. So you can see this network interface is already up. So this means that my mount call executed before my networking is up. So I must see my shared folder here. Command is there, and you can see it's already here. So you can view the content of file. So cat mnt and beta, and I think the name of file is one is beta. Okay, so you can see it's up and working on the NFS client. If you have any doubt or any clarifications, you can put a question in the comments, and I will be more than glad to help you and sort out any trouble. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.